This video is sponsored by G2A.com, where you can get great games at a cheap price. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to check it out for yourself. Welcome, all you ghosts and ghouls and gamers out there, to a very spooky video. I got nothing more to say. Hey everybody, I'm SuperSonicJB, and if there's one thing you may know about me, it's I'm a huge fan of Halloween. Whether it be the awesome costumes, the decorations, or even the pounds and pounds of pure, awesome candy. I've always loved Halloween. So lately I've been playing a lot of horror games in honor of Spooktober because, you know, it's the time of year to play horror games because I love horror games and everything. And I've been thinking to myself, gee, I wonder what are the top 10 most scariest enemies in video games. Wait, let's make a list on it. So I decided to do an entire top 10 video dedicated to the most scariest enemies in gaming. So without further ado, let's go! At number 10, we have Slenderman. During the 2010 era, Slenderman has become one of the scariest / most popular creatures in gaming itself. I mean, just look at him! He's a super tall person who wears a dark suit and literally has no face at all. Just a white sheet of nothing. Plus, he has freaking tentacles coming out of his back. Oh no! Please, Slenderman, don't bother me now, please! He also stalks you wherever you go, and he literally tries to tear your soul in half. Honestly, there's not much else to say about Slenderman in general. He's just a faceless monster that stalks you in the woods. But hey, how scary can this guy really be? Am I right? Oh no! Be smart! Jesus! No! You dare! Whoopie-doopie-doo! Oh my god! Ah, Kirby, a fun platformer filled with all kinds of cute characters. How could anything from this entire series possibly be on this list? Well, at number 9 on this list, we have 02 from Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. If you manage to beat this game with all the Crystal Shards, you unlock the true ending of the game, which is fighting an extremely dark and creepy boss called 02. The main reason he's so creepy is because when you attack him, his eyes bleed to death. Blood in a Kirby game? Come on, Nintendo, whatever happened to family friendly here? Plus, 02 has this weird look to him, like he's part angel and part demon. But this boss is actually a lot of fun to play with, and it's a good finisher to a fantastic Kirby game, so I enjoy it a lot. Can you imagine the looks on people's faces when they saw this thing for the first time, though? Me, honestly, I was terrified. But yeah, this guy's a fun boss battle, and it's been a pleasure playing this game. Let me ask you all a question. Have you ever just been walking around an old scary asylum, you know, exploring and having a good time, and out of nowhere, some big ugly huge guy just grabs you and throws you out the window? I mean, it happens all the time nowadays, am I right? Well, at number 8, we have Chris Walker from Outlast. As I stated earlier, Chris is a giant dude who clearly has seen better days. He stalks you around the entire asylum and follows you wherever you go. Usually your best option to avoid getting caught by him is to hide in lockers. But sometimes that doesn't work out so well.
He's like, oh no, I'm not checking that one. Oh!
Oh!
Let go, motherfucker! Dude. What the heck, man?
This guy is definitely a handful, and sometimes you get cornered by him and almost have to fight him. But in the end, Chris met his end to the Wall Rider. Left 4 Dead 2 is already a creepy game, but The Witch takes the phrase creepy to a whole nother level. You can find the witch in a lot of different places around the map, sobbing uncontrollably because she lost her true love or something like that. I don't know details about it. Once she spots you, she will chase you at incredible speeds that you can barely outrun at all. And she can even one-hit kill you. If for some reason you do manage to escape from her, then she runs away sobbing for some reason. Better luck next time, lady! But in the end, the witch is definitely one of the scariest enemies in the game that'll give you nightmares for weeks. While I love the Legend of Zelda series, I can't deny that it does have some pretty creepy things in it. And at number 6, we have Dead Hand from Ocarina of Time. Dead Hand can be found in the Shadow Temple and at the bottom of the well, and my god is he terrifying. His entire body is covered in blood, and he literally has long creepy arms in the ground that'll grab you if you get too close. Also, the room you fight him in is filled with skulls all across the walls, which I actually theorize are what's left of his past victims. Dead Hand may not be that difficult to beat, but just imagine how kids felt after seeing this for the very first time while playing this amazing game. One of the all-time most terrifying and hard to escape from creatures in a video game is SCP-173 from SCP Containment Breach. While this guy may look kinda silly, he is no joke by any means. Every time you blink or look away from it, he gets closer to you, and closer, and closer, in an attempt to try and kill you. You must keep your eyes on him at all times, so you don't end up like some of the guards. Heck, you don't even have any weapons to fight it, plus you have to look away every once in a while to open doors and stuff. All you can do is make sure you don't blink, or you dead! Bye-bye! Amnesia: The Dark Descent is without a doubt one of the scariest games I've ever played before. But the scariest thing in the game would have to be the Gatherers. These guys roam around in the dark hunting for you. If you manage to get close to them, you can see how deformed they truly are. Their mouths look absolutely terrifying, and their skin also looks really creepy. Whenever you see one of these guys, your best bet is to hide somewhere ASAP. And hope they don't find you because you can't fight back in this game, so yay! So have fun playing a game of hide and seek with these creepy guys. PT is one of those games that makes you really wonder what's happening here. But Lisa is definitely the scariest thing in this game. Throughout PT, you aimlessly walk down a dark, creepy hallway that warps slowly, and things change every time you walk down it again. Throughout this entire time, you feel a little paranoid that someone is watching you from afar. Then, Lisa starts walking around, and boy does she give you a good scare. She is gross to look at, and appears almost anywhere throughout the hallway, just out there, waiting to attack you when your guard is down. At number 2, we have Marguerite from Resident Evil 7. Now, the Resident Evil series is definitely known for having some scary enemies slash bosses. But when Resident Evil 7 came out, we met the Baker family, who really creeped us all out, let's be honest here. But the mother Marguerite is definitely the worst. When you go to the greenhouse, you're forced to fight her while she is in her mutated form. That looks absolutely terrifying. She has grown a bug's nest in her private area and can regenerate whenever you attack her. To take her down, your best bet is to use a flamethrower, but even after you kill her, the horrible image of her will not leave your mind, I guarantee you.
Don't you worry none!
Before we get into our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. At number 1, we have Pyramid Head from the Silent Hill series. This guy can pretty much speak for himself. I mean, just look at him! He looks absolutely terrifying! This creature only knows how to kill, and Play with mannequins. Okay. Whenever he is near, you'll hear his giant sword scrape against the floor, which always sent a shiver down my spine. Pay no attention to me, please, because I'm not really here. No! Pyramid Head will always give me a good scare, whether I'm playing a Silent Hill game or not. And that is why he is number 1 on this list. Hey everybody, if you enjoyed this video, why not leave it a like? And if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Oh, and check out g2a.com. And if you guys want, why don't you tell me what your top 10 scariest enemies in video games are. Alright, thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye guys.